When my epidural failed for the second time, I no longer believed I was strong enough to keep going. I hadn't done enough yoga or eaten enough dates. I was not fearless or empowered. I thought there was something wrong with me because I was not excited throughout most of my pregnancy. Excited for what? Everyone kept talking about how hard it would be and then asking me if I had finished the baby's room yet. Nope. As a lifelong overachiever, I joked with my mom that I had already gotten postpartum depression before the baby was born. I was pretty miserable on a day-to-day basis. I had terrible acid reflux, and I was too tired to move my body. Every day was just a day I had to get through, and that wasn't something I wanted to celebrate. Everyone kept saying, "Sleep while you can," and that filled me with a sense of foreboding. Chris and I went to a diner for breakfast a week before the baby was born. We thought it might be the last time for a while. A young pregnant woman was our server, and she asked what we were having. "A girl," we said, while I grimaced and rubbed the top of my stomach. "Your first?" she asked as she refilled my coffee. "Oh, you're going to love it. It will bring you closer." But I wasn't sure about that. I was trying to learn everything about having a baby. I felt pressure to choose what I wanted in advance for each step of labor and delivery. It was overwhelming. I responded by shutting out advice and selected just one book to read about labor and delivery. By choosing to have my baby in a hospital, I was signing up for some medical interventions that might lead to more medical interventions, and I was okay with that. The best decision we made was to find a doula we felt comfortable with and to switch to midwifery care. At the end, the only thing I wanted to hear were our doula's reassuring words. "You're going to meet your baby." Having 2 support people in the operating room for the C-section was not the protocol, but our doula and Chris took turns giving me comfort in the longest hour of those 46 hours. As they say, get you a man who will, well, I'm saying, get you a doula who will breathe with you through every contraction and help you bring your baby into the world, however that might be. Get you a midwife who will remind you that you're safe and hold your hand at every clinical decision-making step along the way. And get you a husband who will talk to the obstetrician and every other provider on your behalf when you cannot, if that's what you need.
You did it, babe.
Is that your mama?
You did it.
Hi, sweetie.
You give so much love.